Well, get water out of thin air. It sounds impossible, but at this year's PNE, they are selling a machine that does just that. CTV consumer reporter Chris Olson has checked it out. Chris, tell us about this.
It does kind of sound hard to believe, doesn't it, Pamela? The device was the brainchild of a North Vancouver man way back in the 1980s. So years of R&D later, the Watair is on sale for the first time here in BC. This is the Watair atmospheric water generator. Quite simply, it takes our moist air and condenses the water out of it.
It's no different than when you take a cold drink out of your fridge and you put it on your counter. What happens is you get that puddle of water under there. Well, that's basically the concept that we're using, but we're taking that water and doing something with it.
The more humid the climate, the better, so it works well on the coast, but what about drier areas like the interior?
Now in Kamloops, it's not going to work as well all the time. It will work sometimes, you're not going to get the yield year round.
Here's how it works. Moist air is drawn through a filter and condenses. See how her fingers are wet? It's collected and then run through a series of filters.
Low sediment, pre-carbon, higher sediment, post-carbon, and ultraviolet.
That ultraviolet light sterilizes the water.
And this machine also will recirculate that water every 6 hours, so no water is ever sitting stagnant.
The units aren't cheap. They cost about $1,500, but the company claims it can generate pure water for about 2 cents a liter, including power and changing filters. So how does it taste? It just tastes like water?
Good water.
And compared to her bottled water?
Excellent. It was awesome. It was very clean and clear and tastes very yummy. It was awesome.
How'd you compare it to the bottled stuff?
Way better. This is way better.
But not everyone's sold on the idea, even if it has the added benefit of lowering the humidity in your home.
Well, oftentimes you want less humidity in your house, so it's a way of reducing the humidity and getting some water as well.
Putting it to some use then.
We get pretty good water in Vancouver, so I'm not sure I'd want to pay extra to get some extra water.
About 24 liters of water is kept in the system. It can even hold a liter of nearly boiling water for any hot drinks you'd like to make. Sounds pretty good on a day when we're hearing about E. coli in a local water system. And if you've been paying for bottled water all these years, that would eliminate the need for that too, Pamela.
That's amazing, Chris. All right, thank you for that.
You're welcome.